Namaste everyone and welcome to my channel Sapna's Yoga Diary. In this video, we will try to understand whether one should practice yoga on menstruation or not. So when a female is on period, whether she should practice yoga or not, that is something which we'll cover in this video. So the simple answer is yes, you can definitely practice yoga. But yes, when it comes to asanas, there are a lot of asanas which are not advisable to be done in during menstruation. What are those postures? Inverted postures like Shirshasana, Sarvangasana. These are the postures which you should avoid during the complete 4 days of menstruation. Why it should be avoided? It should be avoided because when you are menstruating, what is happening? The outer lining of uterus is getting discharged with the blood, and so it's basically a cleansing process, a natural cleansing process which is happening. And you would not want to interfere with that process by going upside down, by letting that blood flow towards the head. You would not want to do that. So that is why it's strictly avoided. Do not practice inverted postures when you are menstruating. Sun salutation is also not recommended to be done on the first 2 days. From the 3rd day or 4th day, depending on how your flow is, you can start doing sun salutation. Kumbhak practices. Kumbhak are the breath retention practices. All the posture or yogic practices wherein you have to hold your breath, you have to avoid those practices during menstruation. So breath retention practices, when you do it in bandha, so abdominal lock. When you are practicing abdominal lock, you hold your breath and do it. Agnisar practices. So these are practices which should be avoided during menstruation. Shatkarmic practices like Kunjal, Kapalbhati. So these are also not advisable to be done during menstruation. Hyperventilating practices like Bhastrika in pranayam, that should also be avoided when you are menstruating. So these are practices which you should avoid when you are menstruating. And now we will talk about the things which you should practice. So when you are menstruating, the approach for yoga should change. So when you are menstruating, the practice should be healing, relaxing for the body and mind. Considering that for the first 2 days, the asanas that you should be practicing are Marjari Asana. You can start with gentle stretches, Marjari Asana, and then you can do the butterfly movement and then hold the Bhadrasana for like a minute or 2. After that, you can do Shashankasana for another 2 to 3 minutes. So these are the postures. Vajrasana, you can sit in Vajrasana and do pranayam or meditation. So these are the practices, postures which is advisable, recommended to be done in menstruation. After doing these practices, you can relax and do abdominal breathing. This is highly effective and highly recommended for females who are experiencing a lot of abdominal pain during menstruation. Practice a lot of abdominal breathing and listen to the Yoga Nidra audio, and then engage yourself in pranayam and meditation practices, because that is going to relax your body and calm your mind. In pranayam practices, you can do Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing without any breath retention, and Brahmari is also very effective. And after pranayam practices, engage yourself for 10-15 or half an hour for meditation. So this should be your approach for the first 2 days of menstruation. From third day also you can follow the same, third and fourth day if you want to, or if you really want to do some physical movements, then you can start with sun salutation from the third day if your flow has reduced, only then. So that should be the overall approach. Understand your body. It is always said, listen to your body. You have to understand what is the requirement of your body, and for practice yoga practices accordingly. So yes, listen to your body and work accordingly. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.